Hey, we're back, and now we got you off of the tripod here with the remote to video. And as you can tell, I don't ever show my face for a reason, because I don't really care for people in general. It's not a personal issue. I just, after serving in the military, most military members don't care for a lot of folks. You know, they like to be lone bodies, lone wolf, whatever you want to call it. So there's that. Anyways, so we will go over some things. So here's some, as you can see, here's a cherry picker that we borrowed. I don't own this right now. It's a decent cherry picker though. Did its job. I liked it. It was great. We have, you know, engine parts and shit all over the place here. We got I wanted to zoom go to a panoramic view. We got my son's Trike we're going to be fixing up. It's a custom Trike built in someone's backyard. My Lincoln welder, obviously. I mean, I got shit everywhere, oil pans and stuff, because we're actually rebuilding this for a Toyota 4Runner for a friend of ours. It's on the engine stand that I just got. That was part of the deal. You know, we're doing sandblasting parts, and as we put together, painting, and we're basically doing a murdered out motor where we're painting as much stuff with engine enamel as we can black. It's looking good. I mean, first engine I've ever done. But got into it and found that motors are really not that hard to fix. As you can see, here's all our tools, our lineup. Okay, so we'll go back to let me I don't know what the heck's going on. Trying to get back to zeroed. Anyhow, so there's all our tools, and we got those. And then over here where this fan is, it's sitting on the transmission and the damn torque converter for my truck, because my truck is out of commission. That's why we're at home and why we're working at home. So I'm gonna back up here because I want to show you guys. So our shop is designed like this. We got a 2-car shop, maybe even a 3-car, 2.5. We're gonna put my wife's hair salon over here. Back where that toilet is, there's already plumbing. The only electric coming in is this one light switch and one plug I put in when we moved in, because it was all okey joke rigged. And then where this half wall is, I put in, we're gonna put the tattoo studio right here where the fan is, where the radio and everything is. This is gonna be tattoo zone. You can see we have tile under here for the bathrooms and house. We're gonna do the hair salon over here. You see all the wife's, you know, washing bowl and hair chairs, and I started her a little counter here for station. You know, ignore the moonshine still. I borrowed that. We're gonna get one because we already built our hopper and stuff, because we shine out here. We're allowed to. They don't prevent us from making alcohol. We actually have a place that sells stills local. Right down the road from me. And then we have obviously our tile saw. I'll show you the shop. We got plenty of tools. We got shitloads of tools over here. We got a 220 welder. We have chop saws and just all kinds of stuff. Insulation up there, and you know, we got a 30-gallon air compressor for running our air ratchets, hooked to a oil water trap, paint guns, all the goodies, you know. Let's turn you this way now. I had you sideways because I was going to show you the wife's project we're going to be fixing up in a minute. I don't want to ruin that surprise, because people are going to think, why the hell do you want to fix that up? It looks like a piece of shit. This is a 60-gallon air compressor we have. We need to have it sonic density tested. Costs $200 to have that test done. If it fails, you can't use it, because that means the tank will blow up. If it passes, you're good. That's why I haven't spent the $200 yet. But I did spend about $200 and let my son rebuild this compressor as his first rebuild and mechanic job. He rebuilt the pump. I actually had him resurface or redo the heads and everything. He handmade the gaskets, the whole nine. Repainted it, new electrical, I keep forgetting what, I'm having a brain fart, but anyways, this is new. Everything's new, belt, everything. Other than the parts that came with it. I mean, even some of the, down here where we let the air out, we put in new stuff, you know, whatnot. We're going to give it a shot when we get a chance. But that's why we bought the 30-gallon for now, because I'd rather just know I have something that works for what my air ratchets until I can get this one ready for painting what I'm about to show you. So we go up this way. You can see the shop needs tons and tons of stuff redone. It needs more insulation, drywall. When we bought our house a year ago, it was like completely not finished. Like there was no AC on the house. We just had AC installed like a week ago. They're still touching it up. We've had to have the walls blown in, insulated, all kinds of stuff in the last year. So that's why we haven't gotten to this yet. You can see I keep bars over the windows so nobody can break in and steal stuff. These cabinet doors are from another job. And then we're going to go around here and show you the wife's 49 Plymouth that we're going to fix up. So this is a 49 Plymouth Special Deluxe. And as you can see, this is why you're going to say, why the fuck does he want to fix that up? Well, why the fuck he wants to fix this up is because he, meaning me, the deal on this car is, if you look here, see this template here, made out of cardboard? It goes to make a 2014 Dodge Ram 1-ton bumper for a friend of mine, who in return for an $800 bumper traded me this car for my lovely wife, because she loves classic cars and so do I. So that's why we're gonna fix up this rust bucket that you can see has a shit ton of rust. Now most people would say that car ain't worth fixing up. That car ain't gonna be worth shit when you're done, because a 49 Plymouth ain't worth but 26 grand. Well, you're right. It won't be worth shit, because we're gonna fully customize this car. We don't give a shit that it's gonna be all original or not, because we're keeping it for the rest of our life, because it's our first classic car to do together. I had a 64 Rambler once, ran and everything, but I sold it for $700 because I got tired of it. Anyhow, you see our shop lights up there. You see I have fucking insulation on it. Pardon my language. You see I have all my body hammer kits. I'll show you now. I'm not trying to, I'm going to spoil the surprise. I have all kinds of measuring and, you know, shit everywhere. Just shit everywhere. You know, it's life. Crap everywhere. And then when you get into doing motors, you really want to get Chilton's, because you really want this stuff, the torque specs for stuff. Okay, you need all that, your displacements, your, you know, everything. This is part of the clutch plate for the Toyota 4Runner. We'll do a video. We'll go outside and show you the rigs that we're working on. I always use these. These play music, 3M. They're from Lowe's. I mean, we're not doing a review, but they're great, especially when you're always running stuff and you just working on your own. Why not? Because then you don't have to deal with all the noise, you know, when you're wrenching. It's not like anybody yelling at you. I got this Sandblaster from Harbor Freight through a buddy. He bought it as to help out with getting this motor done for his son, and I've watched reviews where they say you gotta alter this, but I had no issues with the one I bought. So maybe they modified these recently to fix the issue with the opening not being enough for the sand. But as you can see, we've been painting and putting things back to this motor. This afternoon, the reason we bought the flywheel wrench is because we're going to do the timing. We're going to try and get this thing in by tomorrow, hopefully, back into the truck. So we're going to end this review I'm gonna go outside. I'll show you the trucks that we're working on, and then maybe we'll do some more reviews on some clear coat and stuff that I bought for the wife's car because we had to do some touch-ups. I'll show you what we're gonna use. We're gonna use this right here. It's called Dupli-Color Paint Shop Gloss Clear Coat. We're not trying to do the best because we're gonna sell the car. We're getting my wife a newer vehicle soon. Probably by next year we're gonna be doing a Suburban for her because she needs more room for all the kids we got. But this is just her other car that we're gonna have. So this is a shop, guys. This is what we do around here. There's my daughters, both of them. They ride in this Jeep. They love it. You know, I got saws I gotta put back in my rig, and like I said, Husky, man, not a bad brand. This stuff's my buddies around the corner. These tools, you know, these cobalt spray guns do me pretty well. I mean, I'm not a professional painter. I'm not trying to be. At least not right off the bat, so I'm not buying all this high-end stuff. Like I said, you could see the shop is just the shop, man. Doors over here for pantries, makeup vanities I'm building for the wife, other cabinet doors I don't need, just whatever.